All right, let's do this. Today, we're taking a trip deep into a world that is just as deadly as it is beautiful. We're heading straight into the heart of the Amazon rainforest to uncover some of its most shocking and dangerous secrets. So, first things first, let's just try to wrap our heads around how massive this place is. We're talking 5.5 million square kilometers. To put that into perspective for you, you could fit two entire Indias inside of it, or seven Pakistans. It's a whole world sprawling across 8 different countries. Now, talking about size is one thing, but it's a completely different question to ask. What's actually in there? I mean, beyond all that green, what kind of life, what dangers, and what ancient mysteries are hiding under that incredibly dense canopy? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out. To really get the Amazon, you have to look past the pure scale. You need to see the forest as this single, gigantic living thing, a complex ecosystem that plays an absolutely crucial role for, well, all of us. 20%. That's how much of the world's breathable oxygen is generated right here in this one forest. There's a reason they call it the lungs of the earth. Literally, every fifth breath you take, you can thank the Amazon for it. Okay, try to picture this. A ceiling of leaves so thick that when it rains, a single drop can take 10 full minutes to finally hit the ground. That's the reality here. We're talking about 400 billion trees creating this constant twilight down on the forest floor, a place where sunlight is actually a rare visitor. And this crazy, unique environment, it supports a mind-boggling amount of life. We're talking 400,000 kinds of plants, 2.5 million species of insects, over 1,300 types of birds. I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's not just a bunch of animals, it's like a living library of evolution, with so many species we haven't even discovered yet. But, and this is a big but, with all that incredible beauty comes some serious danger. The second you step foot onto that forest floor, all the rules change. It is a constant fight for survival, and this world is filled with things you have to see to believe. For instance, imagine a snake so huge it can swallow a wild pig whole. That's the green anaconda for you, the absolute king of the Amazon's predators. It's a silent, patient hunter that uses its incredible weight and power to crush its prey before swallowing it in one terrifying go. But here's the thing, the biggest threats aren't always the biggest animals. Sometimes the worst, most unbelievable pain comes from something small enough to crawl up your leg without you even noticing. So any guesses what the most painful insect sting in the world is? Yup, it lives right here. It's called the bullet ant, and that name is brutally literal. People who've actually been stung by one, they don't describe it as a sting. They say it's like the immediate white-hot agony of being shot. The pain is so pure, so intense, it can totally incapacitate a person for hours. And if you think the land is dangerous, just wait until you see what's swimming right below the surface of the water. Let's head over to the Amazon River, the lifeblood of the forest, and a place with some truly shocking secrets. 860 volts. That is the amount of electricity that can be unleashed in a single blast by one of the river's most famous residents, the electric eel. Just to give you an idea of how powerful that is, your standard wall outlet gives you about 240 volts. This eel generates more than 3 times that. A jolt that strong doesn't just stun you, it completely hijacks and shuts down your entire nervous system. It can stop a massive predator dead in its tracks. And hey, forget everything you think you know about dolphins. The Amazon's pink river dolphin is a whole other beast. It's bigger, it's got a larger brain capacity than its ocean cousins, and it's uniquely aggressive. It's one of the only dolphin species on the planet known to actually deliberately attack humans. But even with all these dangers, the Amazon has always been this place of wonder and mystery, daring people to test their limits and uncovering secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew. Get a load of this. In 2007, a man named Martin Strel did the impossible. He swam the entire length of the Amazon River. For 66 days straight, he swam for 10 hours a day. So how did he survive? The piranhas, the anacondas, all of it? Well, his support boat traveled right beside him, constantly throwing bloody meat into the water to distract all the predators. Just an absolutely unbelievable and frankly insane world record. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, there's a river, more than 6 kilometers long, that boils. The water temperature is right around 100 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook any animal that happens to fall in.
Local legends call it the river boiled by the heat of the sun, but scientifically, its existence, so far from any volcano, is still a profound and deadly mystery.
But maybe the greatest mystery was hiding in plain sight the whole time, a secret we only discovered when we learned to look down from the sky. As parts of the forest were cleared, satellite images revealed something incredible: massive, perfect geometric shapes carved right into the earth. Some of these geoglyphs are over a kilometer across, ancient designs hidden for centuries. Over 300 of these enormous signs have been found so far. We know they were created by a complex society that disappeared long before Columbus ever arrived, a society we knew nothing about. Which leaves us with one last huge question. Who were these people, and what on earth were they trying to say with these giant messages only visible from the heavens?